What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be watching episode 3 of Hawkeye. Now, the last two episodes, they were amazing. I'm loving the show so far. The show is well deserved. Something that we all needed for the past freaking 10 years for Clint Barton. Because, he gets a lot of hate. And not a lot of people like him. Not a lot of people like his character. I don't know for what reason, but it's something that we've needed for him for a long time, and I'm glad we got it. Now, let's talk about these episodes, okay? Episode 1, we meet Kate Bishop, and we get introduced to Rogers Musical, we get introduced to Kate Bishop, right? And it shows what happened to her as a little kid during the Battle of New York. And during that time, her father had passed away, and it was just her and her mom now. But the thing is, Clint saves her freaking life. And, now that they've met, he doesn't know that he saved her life. Long time ago. Years ago. He doesn't know that. Which I hope Kate tells him. Because I really want her to tell him that he saved her life during the Battle of New York. Years ago. Now, episode 2, we get more, depth into Clint's story. And the Ronin suit, which Kate was wearing, didn't know the consequences of coming to wear that suit. So now everybody thinks the Ronin is back, right? And Clint's like a freak. Like bad things happened in that suit. So He's trying to get the suit back, get rid of it so it won't be seen again. Then the swordsman took the Ronin sword, so can't do nothing about that now. So, but Kate was wearing the Ronin suit. Didn't know the consequences behind it. Didn't know what could happen if she's wearing the Ronin suit. Now everybody thinks that Ronin is back. So then the Tracksuit Mafia, they come to the auction that they was having in episode 1. They come to the auction, and Kate puts on the Ronin suit and starts fighting the Tracksuit Mafia, which was a freaking cool scene. A cool scene. She saved Lucky, and because they were beating him up, so she saved him. And then episode 2, somebody else wears the suit, which is Grills, aka my one of my favorite characters from the Mad Faction, Gills. I call him Gil, but they call him Grills because he grills a lot when they have like apartment parties and stuff. Call him Grills. So he was wearing the Ronin suit for this last live action roleplay he was doing. So once Clint found that out, he was on it. He had to go get the suit. Because it's you can't be having that suit in the public. Because if you watch Avengers Endgame, you know what happened. Okay. Clint's family got dusted. 5 years passed. Clint is now this new alias called Ronin. So bad things have happened in that suit. So I'm glad they're touching on that subject for Clint. Touching on his dark past. Touching on what he did as Ronin. And him coming back to become Hawkeye again. Become a hero again. Which is one of my favorite things too. Clint doesn't see himself as a hero. But everybody around him does. He doesn't think that he did enough to be a hero. But he did. And a lot of people see him as their favorite Avenger. Everybody admires him. Everybody they love Hawkeye. But he just doesn't seem to, think he's any of that. But everybody else around him does, which I freaking love. He always doubts himself. But then people come to love him, and he realizes that, wow, I'm 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 like admired by a lot of people, and like I said, he gets a lot of hate, which I don't understand why. But I'm glad that episode showed that he has a lot of people that looks up to him as a hero. Even if he thinks he's not one, which he is. But that episode was cool to see. He had to go through battle to get the running suit back. He got it back, hid it. Now he's caught by the track. He let himself get caught by the tracksuit mafia. Now this is where we meet Echo, which I'm freaking excited for. I love Echo. Love Echo. I think because I started reading the comics last year, so I think in the new Avengers comics, no, in the Avengers Disassembled, Clint had died. He had died, right? So in the new Avengers comics, they're on this little trip, right? And they go to see Elektra, and then they run into this person named Ronan, right? Person named Ronan. Clint comes back after reportedly being dead. He comes back and they run into it. He runs back to the Avengers. And we were like, oh snap, Clint's back, Clint's not dead. Oh snap. And then they meet. He runs into Echo, right? He runs into Echo and she's wearing the Ronin suit. And that's where she gives him the Ronin suit because Kate, she's Hawkeye. Because Clint said if he ever disappeared or died or anything, she takes on the name Hawkeye. So now he's Ronin, but he's Ronin doing good things. But Echo was Ronin, so she was kind of doing bad stuff in that suit. So whenever somebody sees Ronin, that suit is not gonna look that positive. Not gonna be looked at positive. So yeah. But that's basically it. But I'm not gonna do too much talking. I want to get into episode 3 because it's about to be a fun ride. I can't wait to see Clint back in action as Hawkeye. About to see Kate and Clint in action together with the bow and arrows, and I'm excited. So let's get into it. Keep forgetting she's deaf. The MCU is touching on sign language, having characters that are deaf and hard of hearing. Me myself, I have very low hearing. I had very low hearing in my left ear and had low hearing in my right. That's what I'm talking about. Oh snap! She lost her foot? That's freaking Clint. That's Ronin. Okay, this episode kind of started off real sad right now.
That's just a rumor.
How do you know?
Because he's dead.
So who got him then?
Black
confidence of yours, okay? It's ridiculous. Overconfidence. You remember that one? Okay. Let's wait for my signal.
Okay. Let's go, Clint. Let's go, Clint. Let's go, Clint.
Bring him back alive.
There you go, Kate. Oh, we get to see them both in action. Okay, Clint. Let's go.
What do you mean?
Out of regular arrows.
Definitely not this one.
All right, you don't have to say definitely
This
like
one
that. All right, how about
dangerous.
this one? Fine. I'm using this one.
Hey, be careful.
I was born.
That's a
here.
trick arrow. I was born careful. Yes, Kate. Freaking awesome. Oh shoot. Which?
A plunger arrow? What is a trick that is completely useless?
Yo, I freaking love Kate. I love Kate. Get your bow, get your bow, get your bow, Kate. Get your bow.
I'll take that, thank you.
There you go.
Shoot up!
Look at that. Look at that. Woo! Yes, sir.
Cooped up all day. Not quite sure how long a dog can
Call
last.
yourself one of the world's greatest archers.
Oh my god, you really think so? I won't lie, I wasn't sure how I'd do it.
Probably should walk the dog. What do you think?
I'm gonna be there, buddy. Hey, you know I'm gonna be there. Like I said, right? I'm so happy to hear your voice. Daddy's gotta go, okay? I love you. I love you more.
Get lucky. Yo, the shot.
Block, delete.
You know, it comes with a price.
What does?
This life you want to live, to really help people, really try to help people anyway, comes a lot of sacrifices.
I can't stop thinking about that last scene, him talking to Nathan.
I'm not a role model. I'm sorry, Kate. I'm not a role model to anyone.
Yes, you are.
Never have been.
But yes, you are. You are. You came here. You left your family at Christmas because you thought some stranger was gonna get hurt. Hey, partner, let's get into it. Did you pick up on any tension between Maya and the Hawkeye who spoke sign language, or was it just me?
Bro, the
So I
freaking
take it these trash guys
shots.
were some pretty
All
bad
of these
stuff.
shots are from the set photos that we
Yeah,
that we
bad
got.
stuff.
It was around this time that we got all of them.
Oh, really?
Impressive.
So from the home network, we should be able to get past the encryption from the mom's password.
Yeah, I'm in the wrong business.
How'd you say Rahman was killed?
Is he about to run into the swordsman?
Don't move.
He has the Ronin sword. I know it did not just end like this. Alright, y'all, that was the end of that video of that reaction of episode 3 of Hawkeye Echoes. That was a freaking good episode. It's freaking good to see Clint back in action as Hawkeye again, using his archer skills. And then them naming all the arrows. That we see in the comics, in the Matt Fraction comics. I have them in my phone, matter of fact. So I'm gonna name them off. One of them he named in the episode was the petty arrow, which freaking, cause I've been hoping that they would show those arrows in the series, and I'm glad they freaking did that. So in the comics, he has a Ebola arrow, acid arrow, which he used acid, the petty arrow, sonic arrow, explosive tip arrow, which I think they used too, the cable arrow, the smoke bomb arrow, and then you got the rocket arrow, the suction tip arrow, and the electro arrow, and the boomerang arrow. Some of those arrows that I mentioned he used in this episode. which I think he used two or three of them, 2, 3, 4 of them, I think, which got me hyped. Because I'm glad they're paying homage, and I'm glad they showed Echo's story at the beginning of the episode, because I didn't know she was freaking in there when Clint was, bodying people as Ronin in Endgame. Like, I didn't know that she was in there, because all you saw in Endgame was just a one shot of Ronin just murking people. And then he jumps out the window. And that's how that happens. And then Clint had mentioned there's someone above Maya Lopez, above Echo. Kingpin. Fisk. It could be him. It could be him. Because I've been hearing rumors that he could be in the show. Which has me hyped if he is. Freaking Kingpin, Vincent D'Onofrio, like, if he's back as Fisk, I will lose my mind. Like, his role as Fisk in the Daredevil series was excellent. Excellent. Like, it was amazing. This whole episode was amazing. That little part with Clint talking to Nathan, because he couldn't really hear, because his hearing aid had broke, and he couldn't really talk to him. He had to write down what he was saying, what Nathan was saying to him. That kind of freaking that got my heart. And one thing I am happy that the MCU is doing, if you saw Eternals, Makari, she's dead. And they use a lot of sign language with her. And when I went to go see Eternals, they did like all the captions and stuff for, people that are deaf and hard of hearing, which was, I'm one of them people that are hard of hearing. I have very low hearing in my left ear and low hearing in my right ear. But I recently had surgery on my ear to get a tumor on my ear called cholesteatoma. So them showing like sign language and stuff, and showing what people go through that are deaf and are hard of hearing, that was cool to see. And seeing all of them doing sign language it's really making me want to learn sign language, because it's just cool to see. Because that scene literally was just like, it hit me. But this episode was really, really good. I enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed seeing Kate and Clint's chemistry on screen. Literally, I say this all the time when I'm on Twitter. They're my favorite friendship ever. My favorite duo ever. And just seeing them on screen together in action, best thing ever. Amazing. It was an excellent episode. And that sequence, freaking that one scene when Clint had shot the dude without looking at him, that's ugh. I miss seeing Clint in action. Haven't seen him in action since, I would say, without him being Ronin. We saw him, didn't really get to see him in action on the battlefield in Endgame. Didn't really get to even see him in Infinity War. So the last time we really saw him in action was Civil War. So it was freaking amazing to see him back in action as Hawkeye, because it's been too long since Ronin the King. He's trying to figure that out. Now he's trying to get back into being Hawkeye, and then when Kate was drawing the little picture of his old school suit, his old school classic Hawkeye suit, I saw on Instagram last year when they were starting filming, and Jeremy Renner was getting like something done for his head. I was like, what if that's him getting ready to wear a mask for a new Hawkeye suit? And that's what it might be, because he does have a new Hawkeye suit in this series. It's purple, black, and then he got the signature purple arrow on it, which I've been waiting to see in the MCU for years, and we finally got it. But anyways, that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on those post notifications so you know when I upload. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Holla at your boy. Deuces.